President and Chief Executive Officer of San Diego Grantmakers, Nancy Jameson.
Ready? Okay. I was practicing what I was going to say this evening, and I was crying in my bedroom. Seriously. So that's this. As you might imagine, this evening is wonderful. Overwhelming for me. I was trying to find the word. It's surreal. It's something. So I'm now going to attempt to get a few words out about what San Diego Grantmakers has meant to me. And as I look out upon this group, this phenomenal group of human beings, that I have the profound privilege of working with and learning from, there is a high probability that I will cry, and it will definitely not be the first time that I have done that here at SDG. It's been a truly and completely magical thing to be part of the extraordinary San Diego Grantmakers community and our heroic nonprofit sector and my cherished group of philanthropy-serving organizations colleagues across the country. Being here has been a gift and an honor and a source of joy and inspiration and a journey of personal growth and transformation. I've treasured every single day, and even on those days when there's some of the stresses and struggles of running a nonprofit membership association, I loved it. And I was rarely sick, and I did not take enough vacation. I think I just didn't want to miss anything. I am forever grateful to Judy McDonald for opening the door to me. In 2005, when, as she said, by many measures, I was not qualified to walk through that door. I had a career that included working in arts administration and banking, and consulting on leadership and team development with Cindy Olmstead, my dear friend and mentor. But I had not been a grant maker, and I had not run a nonprofit. So Judy, in her inimitable way of speaking truth, told me that, as she said, though I wasn't really qualified, I might as well give it a shot and see what happened. And she and the hiring committee, God bless them, took a chance. There was no way of knowing that what sitting in this chair, literally, would ultimately mean for me. Of course, working in philanthropy sounded pretty fancy, that sounded kind of fun. But little did I know what a life-changing gift I had been given. My very first day at San Diego Grantmakers was a meeting in City Heights at the Price Building. And Janine Mason, Valerie Jacobs, and Steve Eldred, all here tonight, were all speaking at a Grantmaking 101 class. I left thinking, seriously, holy moly, these people are amazing, and holy moly, what the heck are they talking about? And I kid you not. So I dove in, and I made the most of my chance to learn about the discipline and art of philanthropy, the ins and outs of nonprofit leadership, a dizzying array of critical social issues that our members grant to, and the complexities of multi-stakeholder collaboration, and the chance to drive even more change through public policy, social justice, and impact investing. And how did I learn all this? Honestly, it was mainly by going to a boatload of meetings. I did some rough calculations, and it turns out that I probably attended over 15,000 meetings since I started there. Meetings are not everyone's favorite but for every single one to me, they mattered. The best definition of me is a coming together of two or more people with a purpose. When I came together one-on-one with you, when you came together as groups, we built trust. We learned things. We planned things, and we did things. And that's how social change happens together. Over the years, as I learned so much about philanthropy and the social sector, I also became acutely aware of its challenges. Perhaps one of the greatest challenges is adjusting for the inherent power imbalance between those overseeing the limited funding sources and the nonprofits that actually do the hard work of serving our community every day. But I have also come to understand that there is another power problem at play here. I believe that it is morally and economically incumbent upon philanthropy and the social sector to directly address systemic inequity and injustice. When I started as San Diego Grantmakers, we talked a little about systems change in education and healthcare and criminal justice and child welfare and more. But we did not yet talk about structural racism, gender bias, income inequality, and the many sources of inequity in our society. Funders were not yet really deploying advocacy as a tool or supporting civic engagement or movement building to catalyze community-based power. Now they are, but there's still much more work to do. So, I am proud that the strategic framework that's been referred to on those banners earlier, that our staff and our board proudly co-designed for us, weaves equity throughout. It is in our vision, it is one of our key work areas, and it is one of our values. And I'm proud of all of our values. They are learning, collaboration, impact, future focus, and courageous leadership. I believe they are all a call to action for every philanthropic entity. They certainly have been here at SDG, where we are working hard to live up to them every single day. I'm still thinking about what I will do post-SDG. A consulting practice systems where I think and providing a little more flexibility, and so I can do some more volunteer work, so I can travel and spend more time with family and friends. One thing I know for sure is that contributing to a more just and equitable community will be part of my next step. I arrived at SDG as an extremely privileged, professional, liberal, white woman and suburban mom, whose lived experience and worldview were extraordinarily limited. But because what I have learned here and what I have learned from you and what I have really just begun to learn, I leave SDG ready to be an activist and an advocate, a rabble-rouser and a change maker. Maybe even a bit more disruptive and ornery than I've been. Though that ornery part might be a little hard for me. I am impatient and frightened about the way things are going in our country right now. And I feel it is my responsibility to use what I've learned at SDG to do more on behalf of communities that are marginalized and oppressed. And the awe-inspiring thing is that while I go figure out how to do that, people right here in this room are already doing it, and we're in it together. So, as you might imagine, my heart is bursting with gratitude and love really do know how to put on a party. Let out. I am grateful to the other past and present SPG board members and generous financial supporters that have built our capacity to do what we do today. Your impressive commitment to transforming a scrappy little membership association into a member-driven social change organization has been remarkable. I'm grateful to the San Diego Grantmakers staff and others that have served SPG in the past as staff and consultants who are here today. You are all courageous agents of social change. You are wonderful human beings, and you are the heart and soul of this work. And you're pretty sneaky retirement party planners. I'm so grateful to my dear, dear colleagues and friends from Northern California Grantmakers and Southern California Grantmakers, 4 of whom are here tonight. The promise of our Philanthropy California Alliance is so extraordinary and is in exceedingly capable hands with your leadership. I am grateful to my cherished San Diego Grantmakers members and our treasured nonprofit partners, too numerous to mention. Your care for the community is a great gift to San Diego and has been a personal gift to me. I am grateful for the love and understanding of my awesome children, Alec and Susanna. My beloved husband, Mark. And this crazy group of friends right here at the front. They have all had front row center seats to my SPG experience, bearing witness to my obsessive workaholic tendencies, and they're all change makers in their own right. I think my kids might say that the mom they grew up with is not quite the same as the mom they have now. While I am not completely woke, I am at least awakening. And finally, I must give a big shout out to the fine people at Kitchens for Good and Right Hand events that helped bring this all together. SDG and its members were doing great work long before I arrived. And we all owe a debt of gratitude to those of you that stewarded SDG through the early years. And SDG will be doing great work long after I depart. Next year, you will not only see a new CEO who will bring new energy, creativity, and commitment to this work, but the rollout of a new brand that better reflects the SDG of today and tomorrow. They're very exciting times. I will always be an enthusiastic cheerleader for SDG, as well as a financial contributor, because of how deeply I believe in the importance of the work that this network will do in the years to come. Tonight, as I said, I'm overwhelmed by my love for you all, and for this work, and for this community. And that makes sense because love of humanity is what philanthropy is all about. I sure am happy that I'm actually not leaving SDG until the end of January. And there's still time for a few more meetings. In fact, there are 7 scheduled for tomorrow. In the morning. And how's that going to get back? There is an activist that I have recently learned of. Her name is Grace Lee Boggs. And she said that love isn't about what we did yesterday. It's about about what we do today and tomorrow and the day after. Thank you for all the love you have brought and will continue to bring to this world. I love you all. Thank you.